I went thrifting at one of my favorite places, the Akron Goodwill Bins, and I'm going to show you what I got. Are you ready? Let's get started. I found some unique items. I'm going to start with this. I have heard that these are really worth picking up, so I thought I would give it a try. I would have never thought to pick this up, but it could be used for a doll stand or a plant stand, or maybe somebody would want to put a little teddy bear in it or something like that. If you have another use for it, let me know in the comments. That will be going into my booth. And then I found this junior bake set, and everything was in it except for the spatula. So I'll try to hold this up without spilling it to show you, but you can kind of get a feel for it. Ooh, it's shifting. And let me hold this up and show you. I have one of these just like this from my childhood. I still have it in my kitchen drawer over there, so the grandkids can use it. And so I was really tickled to find this. It was made in Pennsylvania in 1986. It's from Fox Run Craftsman, Ivyland, PA is what it says. And it is real tools for serious young cooks. So won't some little kid be tickled to get that? I found these, and I just thought these would be great to have in my stash because I like to make my own little decor or garlands or whatever. And they're very glitzy and glammy, so that would be nice for Christmas, I think. Do you remember, if you saw the video, I took you along to Mac's Attic, I think it was called, in Alliance. It's a flea market. And I saw something like this. And I really wanted it, but I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And I think it was like $12. So I got this, and here's what the back looks like. It's not quite as cute as the one that I found in Alliance, but I thought I'll take a little bit of time here and decide if I want to keep it or not. If not, I can sell it in my booth. And I think you probably know, if you watch my channel, my grandkids love Paw Patrol. So these are, I believe, little cupcake picks. They're just made out of like cardboard, probably, or hard, or not hard, but thicker paper. So I got those for them. And this next item is for my hubby, Mr. My Blessed Nest. He loves to do woodworking, and I'm sure he'll have something that he can use those for. It's an opened package, but I think there was only one or two missing. This, I believe, is very vintage, like from the 50s, I think. And I thought it was a bookmarker, but after researching on eBay, it's marked as a hair clip. So what do you say? What do you think that is? Or could you use it for either Melody, my friend, and I were talking about it, and she said that it might interfere with your book because it's so thick. But anyway, I thought it was cute, and I'll be putting that in my booth. And then I found this vintage looking egg timer. That would be nice if you had a game that you needed one for and you lost it, or for decor, or you could actually use it as a timer. And then I found these 3 glass mugs, I'll call them, or cups. And they do say Pyrex on the bottom. I doubt that the camera will pick that up, but just trust me, they are Pyrex, and there's 3 of them. They're all the same. Those will all be going in my booth. I do have a couple items that I wanted to put in my booth right away, so I will put in a clip of those items right here. Here's a couple things that I wanted to get into my booth right away. I found this tray. I've already washed it, and it's made in Japan. There we go. I like the color that. I might be keeping this. I haven't decided yet. I might put it in my booth. And then this, I love the shape of it, and I've never seen one with a green lid before. How about you? And it says Federal, let me see. Let me get a good look at it here. Federal Tool Corporation, Chicago. I hope somebody likes that for the Christmas color of it. And this, I actually had one when I was a little girl. It's a cute little mitten bookmarker. It's made out of a hair clip, and you just clip it on your page of your book. This I thought was gorgeous and has a red bird on one side and poinsettias on the other. This is just from the Target dollar spot, I think. It was marked with Target, a Target tag. Here, let me put it here so I can read it. Wonder Shop, $3. Very light, didn't cost me much of anything. This I was drawn to for the graphics. 49 cents, made in USA. Somebody might want that for the ribbon or just to use as decor. It's satin ribbon. And then this I got because there's a customer at the Majestic called Bugs who likes to buy things with Bugs Bunny on it. I thought this was super cute. It is vintage. Let me see here. It's from 1996 and it's Kurt Adler. So hoping she likes that. And then this is my favorite thing I found. These little teeny tiny ornaments. Whoops, they're so precious. This one's a cuckoo clock. That's my least favorite of them. I love the angels. They're so tiny. And this one, look at the detail on this. They're on a sled. They have scarves on. Aren't they so adorable? There's no markings on any of these. Look at this little angel. I went through them. They were all in a baggie, and I got rid of some that were broken before I bought them. This one's different than all the others. It's not the same type at all, but you can tell by the way the little, I can't say what it's called, Christmas hook, ornament hook is on there, that's old. That's what they used to do. They would leave them on there all the time, and they were those sturdier ones, real strong. It's not flimsy. And then the last one is also this little angel. I just think these are darling. I also have a couple items that I've already put out in my decor, so let's go and take a look at those. This shelf is over my kitchen peninsula, and this is the item that I found. Let's take him down. I do believe he is a hobbyist piece because, let me turn it around. Well, let me set this down. I don't want to break it. It says Xmas 75, and that's the way it looks when you do ceramics. Isn't this exquisite the way they did this? And it's not a mug, it's actually a creamer. And I was wondering if there was a sugar to it. Wouldn't that be sweet to find? But it's in perfect condition, and I honestly would not have guessed that that was a ceramic piece. But I just love it, and that's where he ended up, right there. We're in my dining room now, and I have this little drink cart or beverage cart right here. If you saw my home tour, you know that I did it with the choir kids and angels. And I don't know if you noticed, I did briefly talk about it, but this one is new, and it's made out of safety pins, and it actually has a hook on it. You can hang it on your tree. And that was also an item that I found in this bins haul. I think she is just adorable. And I like that they're not all exactly the same. Let's hide that little, that little hook. There we go. You can get a look at her in the lineup there. Isn't she darling? If you didn't see my home tour and you're still interested, I will link that up above in the cards, and I will also put it in my description box. It was a very popular video for me, and I thank each and every one of you that watched that. I also thought it might be fun to show you. This was not from the bins. I found this piece at the Goodwill, and I was with my friend Melody. She came in from PA, and we thrifted till we dropped. And I just added this little old-fashioned or vintage little sprig inside there. I like to keep a little stash of that, and that's something that you can actually look for at the bins. It's really cheap. But I just thought this was so precious. I do collect the boots, the Santa boots, and this is from 1998 from the House of Lloyd. Oops. Let me fluff that out. So I actually, if you were wondering, I'm really not a plant person. And I had a couple plants here and they are gone. Don't ask any questions. Just know that I am not a plant person. I am a ceramic collector. So there's that. And lastly, we're in my living room now. Sorry for the shadows there. I showed you all of this before in my home tour, but looky, I forgot to show you in my video where I showed you where all the stuff went that I got for Christmas. That's where I put that cutie pie little crocheted snowman. Doesn't he look adorable there? Look at this adorable stocking I found at the Majestic Turnaround. It's this big. You can see I love these colors. I love everything about it, and it's shorter than a normal stocking, kind of tiny. And I can't wait to use it in my decor next year. It was originally $8, marked down to $5, marked down to $2. So I got it for $2.
That's it for today. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link it below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Here's the next video to watch. Bye-bye.